Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Alex Williams and you're watching Funnigan Games. Today we're going to be unboxing the new game Dark Souls, the board game, based off of the very popular video game franchise. This game is from Steamforged Games Limited. It plays in about 90 to 120 minutes for 1 to 4 players. This has been very highly anticipated and has some really cool looking components. So let's go ahead and open it up and check it out. Alright, so Dark Souls, the board game, you can see this is a very large box, very heavy box. Let's go ahead and open this up. Of course, has some really incredible artwork, just like the game series. Alright, plastic is off. Go ahead and lift this lid. The first thing we see is "You died." Anybody who has played the game has probably seen that a time or two. That is all it is. It is just a sheet that says "You died." Alright, so let's get into this. Large box of components here. I'm guessing there's going to be miniatures in there. We have a tray of cards. Open that up here in a second. Another box that's probably miniatures. We get down to our instruction book. It's got some reading to do, but looks like it's going to be a pretty involved, heavy miniatures game. Of course, with some awesome artwork in it. Mort, you've seen that screen no less than 600 times? Wow. I have never played it, so I've never seen the screen. I always meant to get around to playing it, but I haven't. Here is our game board tiles. They are reversible. We have 1, 2, 3, that's cool, 4, 5 of them. And as I said, each one of these is reversible, so you're going to have a lot of different combinations there. Here we have our chipboard that will need to be punched out. You'll see lots of different dials here. I'm sure that these are going to be life or things like that. I'm not sure how they're going to work, but pretty cool looking. Lots of different tiles. I'm guessing this is some sort of a... Oh, this is a fog gate. That's what that is. Oh, and we actually have more game tiles, so I was wrong. Lots more game tiles there. 3 more it looks like, so up to 8 of those now. Let's see if we have any more. We also have... Oh, cool. These are player cards, it looks like. You'll be putting on different equipment, and I'm guessing we have some sort of cubes to show our stats here. That's pretty cool. I like how these cards are done. We've got the assassin, we've got the herald, we have the warrior, and our knight. Very cool. Some really great components so far. That's all that's in the box. Like I said, it's a very big, deep box. Let's go ahead and check out what we have in these boxes. So I'm seeing some plastic bags in here, so I'm going to open this one up first. Looks like we've got some big miniatures, as well as some other components. Let's put the minis aside for just a second and take a look. These are the wooden cubes, like I was talking about, which will probably track our stats and things like that on our player card. And comes with our clear plastic pins to put together our dials. Alright, so what else do we got here? Probably the rest of our miniatures here in the second box. So, not only do we have minis in here, but we've got our dice. So this is our dice for the Dark Souls game. You can see that there are different swords on the blue dice, 1, 2, and 3. And some sort of arrow on the green dice. And then we have the same sword, 1, 2, and 3 swords for the black and orange dice. Oh, and 4 on the orange. So it looks like you're going to be, if you roll on orange, it's going to be a bit stronger. So pretty cool. All right, before we get to the minis, I want to take a little bit of a quick look at these cards and this tray that it came with. All right. So I'm not sure if this tray will actually be used in gameplay or not, but at the very least it's a nice way to hold your cards in your box. So we've got a lot of different ones. This has a British flag on it. I'm not sure how that plays into it, but let's go ahead and open these up. Assuming, of course, that I am capable of opening card packages. Alright, so here's our cards. Got a pretty cool look to them. Sweeping strike, these are, looks like they're different moves. And actually it looks like these are our bad guys, so. Chris, you've played it, so if you know any of the creatures on these cards, let me know. Oh, got a few upside down ones. There we go. Silver Knight. Alright. So let's... Ooh. Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I like that the cards are all dark. It's kind of a cool, moody look to the game, I'm guessing, which is probably pretty fitting. Alright, and then we have 4 small card packs. It looks like these are our equipment cards, possibly loot cards of some sort. Alright, so these, I think, oh, they're not all the same. Looks like, I'm not sure how these cards are going to work, but lots of different cards in here. It's going to be very interesting to see how these play. These last 2 are a bit different. You can see they have the treasure deck symbol on the back, whereas these ones are, I think, encounter decks. Different types of encounters. Got more treasure decks here, or more treasure cards here. Alright. And it looks like these are all treasure deck. So different things that you can pick up. Lots of different things, actually. Looks like a very wide range of different possibilities. That is very cool. Oh man, that's going to be a lot of fun. And starting equipment. Come on. Here we go. So, that symbol is the Herald starting equipment. So, not sure what all this is. Looks like there's going to be lots of different types of cards in the game. So, more treasure deck cards. It's a very large treasure deck, so some cool stuff. Effigy shield. Lots of stuff to collect throughout the game. Get down to starting stuff. This is for the Herald. I'm guessing that this is probably going to be the rest of the starting equipment. It being the last deck and all. But this is our assassin starting equipment. We have warrior starting equipment and the knight starting equipment. And then we get down to other different types of treasures. Like I said, there is so many different unique types of armor and weapons and other things that you can pick up and equip and customize your character. This is going to be a very fun, very interesting game. First off, of course, we have, let's go ahead and take a look at our heroes. Here's our knight. Got some really good detail in here. If I can focus the camera so you can see it. There we go. It's our knight. Pretty cool shield on his back there. We have our warrior, I believe. Large axe. Alright, let's keep moving. We've got, I think this is the herald. And the assassin. Alright, then we've got our smaller bad guys here. Trying to see if I can find names for these guys, but alright. So we have our small crossbow hollows here. If we can get a really close image of this guy. Very cool. You got 3 of those guys, I believe. Another 3 of your hollow soldiers, excuse me. Like I said, I've never played the game, so I'm not up on all the names and stuff. This will be my first experience with Dark Souls. And I'm sure it's going to make me want to play the video game as well. We've got Silver Knight Swordsman. These guys are cool looking. I mean, they're all cool looking, but you know. These guys are. Love these shields. Alright, we also have the Silver Knight Great Bowmen. These are awesome. Look how huge those bows are. That is just too cool. Once again, you've got 3 of those. Now you have 2 of your large hollow soldier. There we go. Man. Lots of detail in these, of course. And you've got 1 of these guys. Oh, this is a part of a 2-piece mini boss, it looks like. This is a Dragon Slayer Ornstein, and he goes with an Executioner, which you'll see here in a minute. Executioner is a much bigger character. The detail in this armor is just awesome. Alright, you've got 2 of these sentinels. These are obviously very large knight-like characters. There we go. Alright. Alright. Holy cow, these guys are huge. This is the Executioner I was talking about. That goes with the Dragon Slayer. He's got this gigantic mallet. Or she, maybe? These are going to be incredibly fun to paint. Alright. We also have... Ooh, this guy is Dancer of the Boreal Valley. That's pretty incredible. We have this guy who is a winged knight, which is kind of funny because those are his wings, but very cool. Very large axe. We have Boreal Outrider Knight. Alright. Got a gargoyle. This guy is so cool looking. Look at that. Face only a mother could love. Really great detail on these wings. And of course, he's got an axe. Last but not least, we have the Titanite Demon. I love that he doesn't really have a head. Very cool. Lots of cool looking characters in this game. Oh man, so that is pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the unboxing of Dark Souls, the board game. There's a lot of components in this game, lots of really cool miniatures, lots of, I like how the player cards work. It's very much like an RPG. You'll be able to equip a lot of different equipment, change your skills. Very cool game. I cannot wait to play this. It plays in about 90 to 120 minutes. Maybe we'll play this next week on the Wednesday game night. Let us know if you would like to see it played. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and join us again next Friday at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the weekly game night. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.